From innovative leadership to greed and exploiting employees, here are the most loved and hated CEOs based on their reputation, starting with one of the loved, who is Tim Cook, CEO of Apple. Tim Cook took over as CEO of Apple in 2011 after the passing of Steve Jobs.
Well, now, just hours ago, Steve Jobs has resigned as chief executive of Apple, the company he built, just a month after Apple announced astronomical third-quarter profits of more than $7 billion.
Many expected him to struggle under the pressure of leading one of the world's most valuable companies, but he has proven to be an exceptional leader. Under his guidance, Apple has not only continued to thrive, but has also reached new heights. Cook is admired for his commitment to innovation, sustainability, and social responsibility. He has been a vocal advocate for privacy rights, arguing that user data should not be exploited for profit.
I fear deeply the loss of privacy. And the reason is, it's not just that somebody knows your business. It's that my perspective is, if we begin to feel like we're being surveilled all the time, then our behavior changes. We begin to do less. We begin to think about things less. You begin to modify how you think. And in a world like that, where you're restraining yourself, changes society in a major way, I would contend. And so I am quite worried about the loss of privacy. Now, it's not inevitable, and I'm optimistic that we can get to a good place. And so we're coming out with all kind of features to help people own their privacy.
He has also spearheaded Apple's move toward carbon neutrality with a commitment to making all its products from 100% recycled materials. Financially, Apple has flourished under Cook's leadership, with the company's valuation surpassing $3 trillion. Products such as the Apple Watch, AirPods, and the transition to Apple's own M1 and M2 chips have cemented Apple's dominance in the tech industry. His steady, thoughtful leadership style is a stark contrast to more flamboyant CEOs, making him one of the most respected figures in the business world. On the other hand, we have one of the most hated CEOs in Martin Shkreli, who heads Turing Pharmaceuticals. Martin Shkreli is infamous for his role in one of the most egregious cases of corporate greed in recent history. As the CEO of Turing Pharmaceuticals, he acquired the rights to the life-saving drug Daraprim and increased its price from $13.50 to $750 per pill overnight. This decision, which had devastating consequences for patients who relied on the drug, sparked national outrage and made him a symbol of corporate exploitation in the pharmaceutical industry. What made Shkreli even more hated was his unapologetic attitude. Rather than showing remorse, he smugly defended his actions and even mocked his critics. His arrogant behavior during a U.S. congressional hearing, where he smirked and refused to answer questions, further solidified his reputation as one of the most detested figures in business. Eventually, Shkreli was convicted of securities fraud unrelated to the Daraprim scandal and sentenced to 7 years in prison. While his pharmaceutical pricing practices were technically legal, his complete disregard for the well-being of patients made him one of the most reviled CEOs in modern history. But when it comes to Satya Nadella, he is one of the most loved CEOs. Satya Nadella became CEO of Microsoft in 2014, and under his leadership, the company has experienced a renaissance. Before his tenure, Microsoft was losing relevance, clinging to its Windows and Office software dominance while failing to keep up with modern tech trends. Nadella shifted the company's focus toward cloud computing and artificial intelligence, leading to the explosive growth of Microsoft Azure, now one of the top cloud computing platforms in the world. Nadella is widely respected for his empathetic and inclusive leadership style. He emphasizes workplace culture, encouraging collaboration and innovation within Microsoft. His leadership has also resulted in major acquisitions, including LinkedIn, GitHub, and Activision Blizzard, further solidifying Microsoft's influence across multiple industries. Beyond business success, Nadella is known for his humility and forward-thinking approach. He embraces ethical AI development and actively supports accessibility and inclusion initiatives within the company. His ability to modernize Microsoft while maintaining a people-centric leadership approach makes him one of the most admired CEOs in the world. The next one is a kind of mixed one, and we have a love-hate relationship with Elon Musk. Elon Musk is one of the most polarizing figures in business today, but despite his controversies, he is widely admired for his ambition and impact on multiple industries. As the CEO of Tesla, he played a crucial role in making electric vehicles, EVs, mainstream, forcing traditional automakers to accelerate their shift towards sustainable energy. Tesla is now the world's most valuable car company, largely due to Musk's vision and risk-taking. Beyond Tesla, Musk has revolutionized space exploration through SpaceX. The company has successfully developed reusable rockets, significantly reducing the cost of space travel and making ambitious projects, such as Mars colonization, more realistic. Musk's unconventional and sometimes erratic behavior, particularly on social media, has attracted criticism, including his sometimes far-right views. However, his achievements and dedication to innovation make him a beloved figure among tech enthusiasts and entrepreneurs. Another CEO with mixed love and hate reaction is Jeff Bezos, the founder and former CEO of Amazon. He is both admired for his business genius and despised for his company's treatment of workers. Under his leadership, Amazon became one of the most powerful and influential corporations in the world, revolutionizing e-commerce, cloud computing, and logistics. However, this success came with significant controversy. Bezos has been heavily criticized for Amazon's exploitative working conditions, particularly in its warehouses. Reports of employees being overworked, underpaid, and monitored with extreme surveillance measures have fueled public backlash. Stories of workers skipping bathroom breaks to meet productivity quotas and being penalized for minor infractions have tarnished Amazon's reputation. Additionally, Bezos has been accused of avoiding taxes, crushing small businesses, and prioritizing profit over social responsibility. His extravagant personal wealth, at one point exceeding $200 billion, has further fueled resentment, especially as many Amazon employees struggle with low wages and difficult working conditions. While Bezos' contributions to business and technology are undeniable, his reputation as a ruthless businessman who prioritizes profits over people has made him one of the most disliked CEOs in the world. But one of the most hated CEOs is probably Mark Zuckerberg, the CEO of Meta, previously known as Facebook. He has faced intense criticism for years due to privacy scandals, misinformation, and the negative societal impacts of his platform. While Facebook started as a revolutionary social media platform, it has since been embroiled in numerous controversies that have damaged public trust. The most infamous scandal was the Cambridge Analytica data breach, where Facebook improperly shared user data with third parties, leading to concerns about privacy violations and election manipulation. Additionally, Facebook has been widely accused of facilitating the spread of fake news, hate speech, and political propaganda, contributing to social and political unrest worldwide. Zuckerberg's leadership style has also drawn criticism. Many view him as robotic, out of touch, and more focused on profits than addressing the harm caused by his platform. His push for the metaverse, despite lukewarm public interest, further alienated users and investors. While Facebook remains one of the most powerful tech companies, Zuckerberg's reputation has suffered greatly. Many see him as a CEO who prioritizes engagement and revenue over the well-being of users, making him one of the most disliked figures in the corporate world. Ultimately, a CEO's legacy is shaped not just by financial success, but by how they treat their employees, customers, and society as a whole. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment of what video you would like to see next.